Let's get started. Today, our group Max will present our review of GPT group's video presentation. Their topics is always on work on among urban employees. In their video, the speakers discuss how work messages, apps, emails, and digital platforms make employees feel constantly connected to work, even after office hours. Our aim today is to discuss five main points. First, the problem each speaker tried to solve. Second, the solution proposed. Third, the strong points of each solution. Fourth, the weakness, and finally, whether the solutions can be realistically implemented. Let's begin with the first speaker. Could you, Wang Xinchun, could you start?
Okay. I would like to begin by reviewing the first speak, Pan Yukun. She focused on the problem of getting work messages after office hours. This causes stress, bad sleep, and makes workers very tired. Her solution is a work message delay system. From my point of review, this is a very practical solution. It delays normal messages until the next morning. This protects our field time at the same time. Urgent messages can still go through. If a manager checks them first, I agree in principle, but I see a weakness having a manager. Check the messages might be too slow for real emergencies. Also, some workers might use the emergency button wrongly. Overall, I think this idea is realistic. It is easy to and to company emails. However, companies need clear rules and good manager training. Thank you, Trail.
Thank you. That is clear explanation. Now let's move to the second speaker, Huang Pei and for the Guan Yue, what is your view?
Okay, thank you. I would like to return briefly to Huang Pei'en's presentation. He discussed the problem that urban employees feel pressured to be available 24/7. This can lead to anxiety, sleep loss, and lower productivity. He proposed the solution was a gamified work-life benefits system. In this system, employees can block notification during offline hours and earn rewards for disconnecting and completing tasks on time. In my opinion, the strong points of this solution is that it motivates employees through rewards. It also encourages healthier work habits and makes work-life balance more engaging. However, I agree up to a point, but I still have some doubts. Rewards may not motivate everyone. Some employees may feel that the app is childish or that they have been monitored. So I think this idea can be implemented, but it needs company funding, employee participation, and fair rewards to be effective.
Okay, thank you. That's a good point. So this solution is creative, but it depends heavily on employee motivation. Now let's look at Li Xiang's part. He Zhenbai, please continue.
Thank you. From my point of view, Li Xiang focus on the problem that employees are still digital connected to work. after office hours through company websites and apps. His solution was write to disconnected digital platform. This platform creates an offline mode after work hour and holds non-urgent message until the next working day. It can also provide HR with reports about after-hour communication patterns. The strong point is that it creates clear digital boundaries between work and personal life. It also helps HR understand whether employees are being connected too often after office hour. However, I say this
Okay,
solution depends this solution depends heavily on company support and clear rules. If managers still preserve employees to reply after hours, the platform may not be effective. As well as I'm concerned this solution is realistic only if the organization trustly supports the right to disconnected and the user HR reports responsibility. Okay.
Okay, I see your point. Company culture is very important here. Next, let's discuss Hubia's solution. 郭靖武的 you like to aid your analysis.
Thank you. Huboya discussion the problem that employers lose awareness of the boundary behind work and personal life because they are always connected. The proposed solutions was a human connected smart work-life balance system. This system uses a visual dashboard to show user their work-life partner. For example, it can show if someone regularly works overtime or skill lunch breaks. I think the strong point is that help user understand their habit clearly. It's not meant to control them, but to help them make better decision and improve their work-life balance. However, I would like point out on corner. Trick personal time may raise price issue. Some user may also ignore the suggestion given by the system. So this idea pretty realistic. It can work, but the price protection and the user trust must be careful. In my opinion, any digital solution should not become another form of pressure for employers. Okay, I finish.
Excellent point. Privacy must be considered when using any tracking system. Now let's move to 徐宽宇's idea. 何浩, please share your view.
Thank you. That's an interesting point of view. Xue focus on work notifications that interrupt employees during rest time. These interruptions can cause stress, poor sleep, and burnout. The proposed solution was an AI-powered work notification prioritizer. This system used AI to analyze incoming messages and decide whether they are urgent or not. During non-working hours, only important messages will be delivered immediately, while less important messages will be delayed. I completely agree that this solution can reduce unnecessary interruptions. It also allows urgent communication to continue when necessary. However, I'm not totally convinced that AI can always make the right decision. AI may worryingly classify messages as urgent or non-urgent, especially in unclear situations. Therefore, this system must be trained carefully. It should also include a manual override so that humans still have control. I think it can be implemented by companies should test it carefully before using it fully. Now I will pass to Cui Hao for the final speaker.
Thank you. That is a balanced analysis. Finally, let's discuss Qintong Hong's solution. 徐浩, please continue. So for my part, Jin Hong discussed how work messages at night can create anxiety and burnout. The speaker also argued that personal do not disturb settings are not enough because the pressure comes from the organization, not only from the individual. The solution was an administrative level notification blocking balloon. This balloon can be used in platforms such as Microsoft Teams or university email system. It blocks all these now urgent messages after certain hours. The strong point is that it provides a structured solution at the organization level. It does not depend only on individual employees to protect their own rest time. However, the weakness is that it may be too strict for teams that need flexible working hours or international communication. Therefore, exceptions must be allowed for rare images. I think it can be realistically implemented as a pure project in a university or company, but the rules must be flexible. So this is thank you for your opinions. Let's recover what we have this covered. Thank you. Now that we have reviewed all 6 speakers, let's compare the solutions from our discussions. GPT group presented several useful ideas. The work message delay system, gamified work-life balance system, and ready-to disconnected platform, and smart work-life balance dashboard, and notification priority, and other administrative level blocking function. In my uh, uh, their solutions are were relevant and creative. However, each solution has limitations. Some need strong company support, some may raise privacy concerns, and some may be difficult to apply in flexible international workplaces. As mass group, our final view is that the work message delay system with urgent override is the most practical starting solution. It should be supported by clear company policies, managing training and employee feedback and exception for rare emergencies. To conclude, technology has contributed to always-on work culture, but technology can also help create healthy boundaries. Companies should protect employees' right to rest so that can work better, rest better, and live healthier. That's all for our presentation. Thank you. So, daughter, our group pre is finished.